What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back here to the MAXHITMATT YouTube channel, and we are here with a new series on TEW9. As you can see on your screens, we're going to be doing NXT in 2013. This is going to be a very exciting series. I'm going to kick it over to Matt to explain more about this series.
All right, thank you, BT. And yeah, we're doing NXT 2013. It's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be challenging. Basically, we're gonna take over as Regal as the booker. We are keeping the full roster of NXT 2013. We're gonna give every single person a chance in some way. It could be pre-show, it could be on a takeover, it could be whatever. If they are no good, if we feel like, hey, we can't do anything with you and you're really not good, see you later. But the key thing there is everyone's going to get a chance before they're cut. The other thing being, we are going to eventually make that transition that everyone wants to see, to that like black and gold kind of era, the best wrestling around, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to make that transition at some point. We're going to start it off good. Like, obviously we're going to try, okay? Like, that's obvious. But you're going to really see a progressive grow in this save.
That is going to be really exciting to see the growth and the development of this series. Just where we start, where we're going to end up, and the people who we're going to sign, hopefully. And we're just going to turn NXT to pretty much the best wrestling company there is.
Yeah, maybe not the most popular, because of course WWE is around, and you know, without them we don't exist. But we're going to make it good wrestling, good characters, good development. So, BT, I think we should get into the first weekly live NXT.
Yes, let's do it.
Alright, before we get into NXT, the weekly show, there's been an issue. Pre-show incident has occurred. Unfortunately, the sound system that your show uses, that we use for shows, has gone AWOL. The live event can still go ahead, but there'll be a small penalty to our overall show rating. God damn it. Alright, and we're here in front of 134 people in Full Sail University. Not exactly a sellout, but that's okay. This is the new era of NXT, and that's what Regal's here today. So Regal opens the show, announces he's the new general manager. He's the new director of operations, NXT. Because this is going to be a new era. We've been taken as a joke for far too long. It's time we step up. And this is a statement to everyone in the locker room, everyone here in the audience, and everyone that wants to be here. NXT is going to be the place to be. NXT will become the proving grounds for WWE superstars, future WWE superstars, and we are going to take over. Speaking of takeover, there will be an event at this month, every 2 months afterwards, with I guess NXT takeover, and they'll be in certain locations, certain stipulations on the line, with the first one being on the 26th of May. So that should be very interesting. 57.
Great promo there.
Yeah, 57. That's not bad. And it's good to see that Regal has some things to say. You know, he wants him to step up a little bit.
That's all you can ask for. As we get into our first match here on NXT, we got Mason Ryan and Kruger here. Leo Kruger defeating Garrett Dillon and CJ Parker when Leo Kruger pinned Garrett Dillon with Kruger's end. 38 rated match. CJ Parker being the best performer there. This is just a match to kind of honestly to get Mason Ryan and Kruger sort of see where they are as a tag team.
Yeah. Kind of just establishing them there as a tag team, yeah.
Pretty much. But it's a decent match
Yeah.
to kick off NXT.
Then we get the cut and the duh. And the Wyatt family are here. Well, they're not here. They're in the swamp. And Bray starts talking about NXT being their playground. He mentions that NXT is very similar to his Swamp. It's survival of the fittest. There's plenty of danger around, but he mentions they're the most dangerous forces in NXT. And he's going to take everything he can, everything away from everybody, you know, kind of tapping into that really mysterious side, I guess the Eater of Worlds kind of style. Bray just, yeah, no, he says, you know, obviously we're here. Improvise well throughout the segment, which is good. 41 overall, which is really good. Legendary gimmicks for both. Oh, they all actually have good, all positives. You can't complain. So yeah,
That's
happy
the
to
best
see.
really you can get. Yeah.
What I should say as well is our commentary team is Tom Phillips and Byron Saxon, and on Takeover events, Dusty Rhodes will be joining him on commentary.
Actually came to a terrible match here. Baron Corbin defeating Travis Tyler in just over 5 minutes at the end of days in a 7 rated match.
Oh yeah,
Baron
all about not
Corbin-
being taken as a joke.
Baron Corbin with an 18, Travis Tyler with a 17. The match brought the crowd down.
Yeah. This is something I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, but this is just to get Baron Corbin a win. You know, it is what it is. We then go into Regal's office, and Regal announces there is a new NXT championship. The NXT Women's Championship, and we are going to be having an 8-woman tournament to decide the winner of the NXT. It'll be the first ever champion, BT. And
First ever champion.
Regal announces that it will begin next week, and the final will be at NXT Takeover. He mentions some people that might be in there, like Bayley, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Paige, Emma, and a couple more to be decided. So yeah, 57 though, that's really good. We did use a angle idea here that didn't work. That's okay.
So we're getting to another match here. Derek Bateman defeating Dante Dash with the Man-tastic here. 34 rated match, 40 for Derek Bateman, 13 for Dante Dash. Great stuff here from Bateman, and I can see him being I can see him being here for a while and definitely doing things in NXT and proving himself.
Is it Bateman you're talking about?
Bateman, I'm talking
Yeah,
about,
for those
yes.
that don't know, that is EC3, by the way.
Mm.
But yeah, 40 ratings, pretty good there. 13 for Dash is a little concerning, but that's okay. We then move backstage. We now have Slate Randall has repackaged himself as LA Knight, and he introduces himself as the megastar. Yeah. And
Yeah.
we go through with this the rise of the megastar storyline. Megastar got a port, really help, but struggle going off script. It's all building, but LA Knight is here. WWE own the name, so anything that WWE owns, gimmick wise or that phrase wise, we can obviously use, or we can make our own. Yeah. Now we're going to move into the main event, which will feature WWE main roster talent and an NXT superstar.
As you can see here, yes, Cassius Ohno in the main event defeating Teddy DiBiase Jr. with the KO in a 68 rated match. 67 for Cassius Ohno, 45 Teddy DiBiase, and Cassius made Ted look particularly strong in this match.
Ono is going to be such a superstar for us. Like, no doubt he'll win the NXT title. I think it's what he's going to do for other people and everything else, just being a solid worker that's really going to help.
Well, this match definitely put the stamp of approval on Cassius Ohno right there. He's going to be a mainstay for the future.
Yeah.
Year of NXT.
Until WWE steal him, but that's okay. Yeah, that's obvious. That's insane. Kindly use his superior skills to make Ted look better.
That's great.
We get a 53 rated show. Obviously, we had some pre-show equipment problems and things like that. But honestly, a 53 is really good. I would take that, especially with a 7 rated match on the show.
Legit, honestly, we'll take that for sure.
Yeah. Finish up the show. Of course, we're probably going to lose some money here. We do, which is fine. Which is fine. We're NXT. We don't need to worry about money. WWE got us. It's all good. We go into the popularity. We didn't gain any popularity, but we didn't lose any popularity or anything, so that's fine. That's going to do us. We're going to do 2 episodes of NXT per video, so we'll see you in the next episode of NXT. I think I might have jinxed it. We have 3 call-up warnings. Biggie Langston, Cassius Ohno, Sami Zayn. 3 of probably the biggest stars on our roster. Probably the 3 biggest stars on our roster. All heading up to the main roster, which is a positive for us in the fact of, hey, we're doing our job. Even though we've hardly used any of them.
There's also just a real huge blow, you know, because we did have plans for all 3 of these guys, obviously, but obviously we hope they do well on the main roster, and hopefully they win gold and put on great matches.
Yeah, but it seems like we're going to have to change some plans here going forward.
As we kick off the 2nd episode of NXT in the Full Sail University in front of 134 people, with William Regal announcing Goldust is back in NXT, and the crowd goes wild, and you know, Full Sail University, they're a wild bunch.
Almost as wild as Goldust.
Exactly, it's a 68 rated there, and it's great to see Goldust back. I mean, obviously, with us losing Iggy Langston and Sami Zayn and Ohno, gaps needed to be filled. Goldust is a great gap to be filled. It's a great filler.
That's sus. Hold up, pause. Nah, but that's funny. Goldust, very good gimmick as well, and both of them improvising well. Do we have a look at his gimmick? Okay. You know what we say, BT? What do we say? What do we say?
Hey, if there's no negatives, it's a positive, bro. You already know.
Oh yeah. Speaking of yeah, we kick off the show. Hey, they have great chemistry. But basically, LA Knight takes on Mojo Rawley. Opening in 8 minutes, he wins with the bottom rung. It was a car crash type match. LA Knight with a 27, Mojo Rawley with a 16. Now, I'm happy to talk a little bit behind the curtain. You know, pull the curtain back a little bit. We were going to have Goldust and Mojo Rawley in a tag team, but we feel that Goldust is probably a little better than that at this point. It may still happen. So if it does, drop down some little tag team names. But yeah, at this point, it's not going to happen. 25 rating overall. Not bad, not bad.
What a match there. As we get into William Regal here announcing at NXT TakeOver, it will be Xavier Woods who will face Biggie Langston for the NXT Championship. That should be a great match indeed. 62 rated segment there. That is nice.
That's nice, man. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We then move into the first match of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament as we have Banks defeat Emma with the Banks statement, we'll say. 38 for Banks, 31 for Emma. A 40 overall is not bad.
That's not bad at all. And a good match. Sasha Banks picking up the win. Advancing through to the tournament, of course.
Yeah, of course. Another thing we should mention is that William Regal was on commentary for this match as he wanted to get up close and personal with the tournament that he created.
As we then get into British Ambition, talking about NXT TakeOver, and they issue a challenge to Leo Kruger and Mason Ryan. Obviously, they are the tag team champions of British Ambition, so they're challenging Kruger and Ryan, I guess, the tag titles. They're going to put their tag titles on the line. against them at NXT Takeover. It will start 35th rated there. Love to see it.
Yeah. I believe main event time. Am I right? No, not main event time. We move into Xavier Woods taking on Sakamoto as he wins with a Lost in the Woods 56 for Woods, 42 for Sakamoto. 54 rated match. This is pretty good. I should also note at ringside was Big E Langston getting a bit of scouting on Woods there.
Yeah, again, scouting on Woods for their big match, of course. But after the match, we got Big E staring down Xavier Woods. Obviously, that match is going to happen. Takeover once again for the NXT title.
Yeah, 26th of May, be there or be square.
Yeah. What do you want rated?
That's not bad.
Segment there.
Then we move into our main event as we have Goldust in action. Goldust defeats Aiden English with the Shattered Dreams. Match was obviously steal the show. Went around 9 minutes. Goldust with a 65 and a 39 for Aiden English. Aiden English doing pretty well actually. 39 there, but 65 for Goldust. This is what I mean by he's probably a little too good to just chuck in a tag team right now. Obviously we used a creative finish here. Goldust Shattered Dreams return win, which is so happened. This was great. This was really, really good.
That's great, man.
Finished the show up with a 63.
That's big. That's huge.
That's really nice. Finish up the show here. We got a financial report. Doesn't really matter too much. Let's see if we gained any pop. We did. We gained 1 pop.
Hey, there we go.
That is absolutely huge. Guys, thank you so much for checking out the first episode of NXT 2013. There'll be plenty more. There'll be plenty more coming. So thank you guys so much for checking it out. If you've got any feedback, leave it. Obviously, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, all of that stuff. But really, send through some ideas. If you've got some character ideas, send it through. We'd love to incorporate some stuff as well from the fans. So yeah, let us know.
Exactly. Until next time, we'll see you on the next episode of the NXT TEW series.